and doing some abstract art that has to do with hair. As you've seen in our intro video, maybe you have guessed that it is a hair project this week. So what we're going to do is we're going to create something called a Zentangle. That's Zentangle, a Zentangle. Now, you may wonder what a Zentangle exactly is. Well, a Zentangle is actually a form of doodling when you take patterns, or also known as tangles, and you put them all together. And it is a relaxing atmosphere because it is just kind of a flow and stream of consciousness. It becomes a very calming and soothing art form that people just doodle all around. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a hair Zentangle. Now, how do we do that? The first thing we're going to do is, if you have a printer at home, have somebody take a picture of you, and then you can print your picture off and then cut it out. So here you see, I printed a picture off of me, okay? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut around here, and I'm going to make a bunch of abstract hair forming a Zentangle that connects to my head. Okay? So that's exactly what I'm going to do here. So, after I cut it out, I'm going to glue it to a sheet of paper and I'm going to design abstract art in any way that I want to in a series of patterns. Now, if you want, you can start right away with markers, or you can use pencils. A lot of people keep Zentangles black and white. I will possibly transition with different colors. You can color it later. There are many, many, many options for you to take. So, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my face out here. And then I will glue it on. So let me move to hyperlapse so you can see me cut it out and how the process goes. Okay, so if you don't have a printer and you don't have a picture of yourself, you can also go to maybe a fashion magazine or any magazines your parents or family or grandparents may have lying around and find a face where you cut around it like so and glue it onto a sheet of paper. And if you can't find any of those, maybe you can just draw a face and do lots of hair. So, also note, when I printed it out, I took some markers and I outlined the detail a little bit more on the actual image of myself, just to make it have a more cartoony, hand-drawn look. So, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my brand new Stapler pencil. These are pretty awesome. They come with this fancy pencil sharpener. This nice thing here. And what you do is you just stick it in here and you rotate. There's no wood, so you get a really nice, sharp point. I really enjoy using these. So, we do that, and then we will just think about how do we want the hair to flow. So since I did mine on the side here, I'm going to draw hair that kind of flows outward this way. And one way for me to do that is to start here and then sketch a curved line. So essentially, I'm planning on building some shapes first. And as you can note, they can be as wavy and as curvy or as straight as you like. They can even overlap if you're interested. Now, some of you may have done the octopus tutorial, and it was similar to that when it did the legs here. So I'm just going to continue to draw a variety of thick strands of hair. I'm going to make sure they're super wavy because I really enjoy filling in a lot of curves. There we have it. So that was pretty simple. As you can see here, I did a lot of lines. So I repositioned my camera just a little bit so you can see how it goes up to the top and the bottom. So the next thing I get to do here is a very fun and simple form of artwork. Now I can stick with the black, or I can start using a variety of colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this magenta, I believe it's a magenta, mulberry marker, kind of purplish, and I'm just going to start plotting out different areas that I'd like to fill with different tangles or patterns. And each section that I use here is going to be different. Now, there's no wrong or right way to do this because you get to choose the types of patterns and designs you want, and hopefully you're just hanging out and relaxing and letting your mind decide in a stream of conscious way what patterns to put where. So I'm going to start simply here. And I may eventually switch back and forth from markers to pencils to colored pencils, depending on the look and the feel I want my Zentangle to take. So as I fill in different areas with different patterns, it will become a form of abstract art. And so it just doesn't look like a bunch of abstract with a head stuck to it. How do we make it look more like its hair? I will take a black Sharpie and I will go around just the perimeter of the hair to give it more definition. So rather than put you through the process of watching me do all this, I will now move to hyperlapse and continue with a variety of art supplies. So use your creativity any way you want, any type of hairstyle you'd like, and have fun with the Zentangles. Alrighty, and let's switch to hyperlapse. Zentangle hair art. Hope you enjoyed it. Have fun with the process. Make sure you take your time, add as much detail or as little as you like. I like doing it with a lot of colors. As you can see, it makes a pop, and it's just an overall fun project to do. So I look forward to seeing what you come up with. And remember, if you don't have a picture of yourself, you can cut one out of a magazine, or you can just draw a face here and let it go. All right, talk to you later. See you on the flip side. Peace.